for watching Kababayan today. This is the show that aims to help our Kababayans to survive and to thrive here in the U.S. And when we talk about thriving, we have this notion for many, many years. It's a capitalist notion that the bottom line is always profit, especially for business people. And the bottom line is always money. Money, money, money. Thankfully, there's a new wave of social consciousness that's changing that. Joining us via Skype from the Philippines, gumising po ng maaga to join us this afternoon and to talk about Social Business Summit of GK at the Enchanted Farm in the Philippines is Michael Gonzalez. Hello and welcome to Kababayan today.
Hi, Janelle. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Yes, Michael, can you talk to us about this GK Social Summit in Enchanted Farm? I'm reading the brief, and it's talking about CEOs, government officials, social entrepreneurs, and perhaps even the President of the Philippines attending this event.
Absolutely. Well, Janelle, this is actually going to be the first global summit that's actually going to be happening in a thriving and actual GK community. Because as you know, regular summit usually happens in hotels or big conference rooms and stuff. So this is an opportunity for a lot of investors, politicians, and even entrepreneurs to really be hand in hand and really connected with the community that they're actually helping out.
And how symbolic that it's happening at the Enchanted Farm, because Enchanted Farm is also home to a lot of social businesses. Michael, as an entrepreneur yourself, what is the hook for people to get into business? Before, you know, we had this notion of getting into business so that we can earn more and get more profit.
Absolutely.
And now, how are you able to convince fellow entrepreneurs to actually share the profit?
Well, we got to show proof. You know, if it's all about stories and telling stories, and we don't have proof, then it doesn't make sense. But there's actually social enterprises that are actually making money and actually showing them that helping communities and others actually make good business sense, that they're actually making their final margins and their final numbers, and showing the countries and other people that running a social enterprise really does work. So that's the nice thing about it. And people are actually learning, and investors in Europe, investors in the U.S. are actually really interested to really learn more about it, especially here in the Philippines.
Yes, last time I was in Enchanted Farm in February, I met some people from Europe. Were they French? And they were building a business in making chocolates, and they were doing like Labuyo flavored chocolates there in the Philippines.
Absolutely.
Which is, yeah, not just creative, and it's good that they're creating businesses for Kababayans there. But Michael, as far as this summit is concerned, who should attend, and what do we get out of attending in that event? Is it just networking? Are there going to be seminars? Are there going to be actual mentoring for people who want to get into business?
Absolutely. Well, the people who really should draw interest in attending are the people who want to really venture out in investing here in the Philippines, and people who want to learn more about social enterprises. We're going to have a lot of government officials. We're actually going to have about 10 different provinces and mayors who are bringing their top social entrepreneurs and actually showcase what their provinces is all about. So this is a good networking opportunity for entrepreneurs maybe there in the U.S. and even here in the Philippines to get to know the communities and know the provinces and really network to really develop a social enterprise for that specific province or mayor's community around the area.
Yes.
We have a lot of...
Go ahead.
Janelle?
Yes, go ahead.
We have a lot of government officials who's going to be there at the event itself. So if you're interested entrepreneur, it's an opportunity for you to really ask questions directly to government officials on how to really start up a business here in the Philippines. What do you need? What kind of paperwork? If you're a tourist, if you're an international foreigner, or in a coming back resident from the U.S. So a lot of those questions that you might have in terms of starting a business will be answered then and there.
Sounds good, Michael. Thank you so much. I wish I could join you, but for some of our Kababayans who may be there around that time, information we've been flashing on the screen. But for now, Michael, thank you, and more power to you.
Thank you.
All right, now from business and entrepreneurship to entertainment. Don't go away.